welcome to another episode of Sports Talk. I'm Irsa here with my brother Mustafa. As always, it's been a couple of great days of trades in the NBA. And we've already spoken about the Luka Doncic trade, but there have been some great trades ever since then.
I really thought Kevin Durant was going to get traded today. I'm surprised he never got traded, but I think that's going to happen in the offseason. We'll focus on the major trades, I believe, because there's a lot of trades that happen, and it's going to take way too long to explain all the trades. So, what trade do you want to start off with?
We can start off with any trade you want, but you know the trade I'm going to talk about mainly.
You're talking about Jimmy Butler.
The Jimmy Butler trade.
Okay, so you want me to break down the Jimmy Butler trade?
Yes.
So, Jimmy Butler, as everyone knows by now, has gone to the Warriors. Right? It's a 4-team deal.
Yeah.
So, the Heat receive Andrew Wiggins, PJ Tucker, Kyle Anderson, and a first-round 2025 pick.
Okay.
The Pistons receive Josh Richardson and Lindy Waters.
All right.
Jazz receive Dennis Schroeder. So, who do you think won this trade?
Well, I think Miami Heat and the Golden State Warriors won this trade because Jimmy Butler was clearly not playing.
Yeah.
For the Miami, so Miami Heat, they could have gotten nothing for Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
They would still win the trade because Jimmy Butler is not playing for them.
And when he plays, he doesn't really try.
Yeah.
So, and then I'm going to talk about a few trades that happened a few days ago, not today, because they're also big trades. Zach LaVine go to the Kings, and Spurs get De'Aaron Fox.
That's a big trade, yeah.
And I didn't notice that the Kings receives so many picks.
Yeah.
From different teams because it's a 3-team trade. So Kings receive Zach LaVine and City Kisco.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is, but
I don't know how to pronounce the name.
Yeah, they received him and a first-round pick 2025 from Charlotte, a first-round pick 2027 from San Antonio, a first round pick 2031 from Minnesota, a second round pick 2025 from Chicago, second round pick 2028 Denver, and a second round pick from Sacramento 2028. The Kings have received all that with Zach LaVine, and the Spurs have got De'Aaron Fox and Jordan McLaughlin.
I don't know. I think the Sacramento Kings won this trade. That's a lot of picks.
Yeah, from different teams, though, so it's not all come from the same team. But the instant impact, I think De'Aaron Fox is a perfect fit with Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah.
I think they're going to go hand in hand, and it's going to be a great fit.
Yeah, I think so, too. I do think so, but I don't think they're going to win. And for that reason, I think the Kings won this, the Sacramento Kings won this trade. Because the future, based on all those trades, could be great. For the next 10 years now.
Yeah, that's true. So now to move on to the most important, the Toronto Raptors.
Yes,
Toronto
Raptors fans.
Yes, the Brandon Ingram. We received Brandon Ingram. Hopefully his injuries, he doesn't have more injuries upcoming or in the future, and he recovers well and stays healthy. Raptors gave up Bruce Brown Jr., Kelly Olynyk, a first-round 2026 pick, and a second-round pick in 2031. I think the Raptors won this trade because Brandon Ingram is an all-star caliber player.
Yeah, I think so too. I think the Raptors won this trade. And if they can get a few players together that want to play with Brandon Ingram, because Brandon Ingram is a great player. He's the closest thing to Kevin Durant.
No.
He's the closest thing to Kevin Durant, the way he plays.
No one is as good as Kevin
Durant.
No,
I'm not saying it's as good. I said it is the closest thing. You can get a few players around Brandon Ingram, you might be able to make a run like they did with Kawhi Leonard. You might be able to. They need a few good players. Don't get me wrong. They don't have the pieces
I don't
yet.
think he's that good, but he's really good. And I think a big trade that happened within the last hour or two was DeAndre Hunter going to the Cavs. The Cavs have actually a good chance to win the championship, I believe.
Are you going to favor them in the East now? Because they have a good team now.
No, I still favor Boston.
Okay, I still favor Milwaukee.
I still favor Boston. But the Cavs gave up a lot. The Cavs gave up Chris LeVert, Georges Niang, first-round pick swap 2026, a first-round pick swap 2028, a second-round pick 2027, a second-round pick 2029, and a second-round pick for 2031. But DeAndre Hunter is averaging 19 points per game, so he's an all-star caliber player.
No, it's a good trade. I think it's a good trade.
So now they got DeAndre Hunter, Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, 3 all-star players.
Yeah, they can make a. They're a strong team in the East. They're a strong team in the East. I don't know if they can go all the way, but they're a strong team. It's a good trade for them. I think it's a good trade for the franchise.
And the last trade I want to discuss is the Clippers acquiring Bogdan Bogdanovic from Atlanta Hawks. All-star caliber player.
Yeah.
They also got a second-round pick from Minnesota 2025, a second-round pick from Memphis in 2026, and a second-round pick in 2027 Clippers. Hawks received Terrence Mann and Bones Highland. I think for the instant future, this is a good trade for... I think it's overall a good trade for Clippers.
Yeah, I think so too. I think if Kawhi Leonard can stay healthy, they can have a good run just this year. This season alone,
yeah,
let alone their future.
Kawhi Leonard, they can make a run to the Western Conference Finals possibly.
Yeah, I agree.
If Kawhi Leonard stays healthy.
It's all dependent on Kawhi Leonard staying healthy. He's still the main man on the team.
There's a lot of other trades. I think that's... Oh, this last trade, I didn't want to miss this one. As you're the biggest LeBron James fan, I know.
No, of course, the king.
Second greatest of all time.
The greatest of all time, but okay.
We already discussed that, but there's Mark Williams. And I'm not going to lie, to be honest, I didn't know who Mark Williams was before this. No disrespect to Mark Williams. You acting like you knew Mark Williams?
No, I didn't. I'm not going to lie, I didn't.
We watch basketball, but to know every player, it's like Charles Barkley. You can't know every player. But he's actually a great player. He's averaging 16 points per game, almost 10 rebounds. Longest standing wingspan in the NBA, over Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, the good thing with the Lakers is they needed a player like this because they just got rid of Anthony Davis.
Yeah, they needed a center.
They needed a center, and they needed a center that's great.
Yeah.
That can play defense, because we all know LeBron James and Luka Doncic are not playing defense.
Yeah, you're hating on your own king.
No, but he's old. He's old. There's none of those sprinting back blocks chase down blocks that he's going to do anymore. Those days are done. He does that, he's off for the quarter.
Yep.
And Luka Doncic, as great as he is, plays no defense.
Yeah, that's true. The Hornets receive Dalton Net. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the name right again. Cam Reddish, a first-round pick in 2030 and a first-round pick 2031. So I think for the instant season for now, I think the Lakers won this trade, but I think for the future, because I do believe Dalton, I can't even say his name, Net or Netch or however it's pronounced. I think he can turn out to be a great 3-point shooter, and I think that Hornets are going to really strive with him in the future.
Yeah. I mean, that's all the trades we're going to discuss, and I honestly think the biggest winner of the trade deadline has either been the Los Angeles Lakers or honestly probably the Miami Heat, because they got rid of Jimmy Butler, who clearly wasn't trying. So shout out to the Miami Heat and Los Angeles Lakers. I think they made good trades.
Yeah, it's been a good trade deadline. I was really wanting to see where Durant was going to go, because it seemed like he was going to get traded. But if Durant is happy in Phoenix, then he might as well stay in Phoenix. But I've heard rumors that he's going to get traded in the offseason. So let's see what happens. I wouldn't mind seeing Steph Curry, LeBron, and Kevin Durant come together for like a farewell season type of thing. Farewell season or two.
That farewell season or two might turn into a gay season-winning trophy. They might become the NBA champions. Those guys are all still really good, and they might be good at least for another 2-3 seasons.
Yeah, let's see how it goes. So that was the trade deadline. I thought a few more big trades would happen, but it was an eventful day. And thank you for listening, and we're going to tune in for our next episode on our Super Bowl picks. Thank you.